This is December 4th, 2020. This is what my garden looks like. It's getting colder at night, so I'm getting ready for maybe a mini greenhouse to keep these cold sensitive plants in. Remember the spider mite last month? It's gone. Maybe it was just too cold. So the tomatoes coming back somewhat and still producing. Sometimes you don't intend for them to survive and they do. It's strange. Anyway, this is the new concrete block. A bit. When I figured the cost of it, this is 16 blocks at $1.35 each. That's $20 some odd, plus the soil, plus the top. The soil, I used the peat moss, 1 bag of it, mix it with native soil, along with perlite, the vermiculite, and some city compost. And I was able to fill it up to a 16-inch block height. Underneath, I dig up the dirt and bury a whole bunch of branches. On the side here, planted the onion that we got from supermarket. We eat the top and leave the bottom roots, and this one is coming up. This one is coming up. This one's coming up. And this one's coming up. They are all from supermarkets. Nothing was planted from seed. So here we do. And here we have garlic, also from supermarket. I'm seeing a lot of little plants coming up. Those just seeds from weed. I never planted those. I just stick this. Garlics are over there. Over here, planted some cabbage seeds. I don't think any of them came up yet. Oh, this one, maybe. Hopefully that's it. This is ginger. I have some ginger along the side here. Over there is bay leaf cutting. That's a new one. This one's the new compost area. Gonna fill it up to the top and put soil, grow on top of it. London is doing fine. There's still a couple of fruits on there. Left it. And there's new bud growth. New one. Budding out. Yeah, as it go below 40, I need to cover them. But right now it's fine. These are loquats, doing well. Some citrus. And finally, the stone fruits are showing signs of winter. Well, fall. Leaves are coming down. New bud are forming. I think there's a bacteria or something on it. You see that these things that's on the top of the tip here. I heard on the YouTube that there's some kind of bacteria that or virus that attacks these kind of trees. Eventually it will move down the branch and then basically live in the flowers, so in your fruit. But that's alright. Apricot dropping leaves. Look at that thing. Where's it going? Gonna have to trim it down after all the leaves are out. It's just too high. Look at the persimmon. Finally take all the fruits out, and all the leaf just dropped. Well, we're gonna move it outside. Flower, people say it's good for hummingbirds, so we left it. And this side of it got moldy, so we trim it all the way down. Maybe trim it down even more during winter. Under the shade, they're still okay and not hit by the cold of the night. Raspberry doesn't look good, but it's saying fruits. Interesting. I thought only summer they said fruit. I guess not. I don't know raspberry. And you know, you heard about people cutting, trimming their trees, and after that it grows really well. Well, this fig is from birds dropping, I guess. Fruited right up here somewhere. Yeah, right there. And the bird got it. That's so strange. Well, we had to cut them down this winter. Hopefully when all the leaves sheds. So we'll use this as a you know what that is? Trellis for that. This one is still okay. It haven't really been really cold at night. Maybe it dropped to mid 40s in our area. Now somewhere up north, they drop below 40 sometimes. But we haven't seen that here in zone 10A. 10A, yeah. And lemon. Eureka lemon. There's two of them. There's one down there. Now, last time we picked one over here somewhere, and it was semi-sweet. And we're thinking maybe the sweet lemon over there got cross-pollinated over here. It could be because we harvest those lemon too for something just to make a drink that somewhat lemony but not. We don't really like it, but it grows, so we use them. A lot of them drop on the ground and get decomposed. Yeah. And Buddha hand citrus. There was a lot of flower, even some set fruit, but they're so sensitive to the cold, they didn't make it. So no Buddha hand over winter. Well, maybe that one over here. See? Maybe that one will make it. And these goji plants. Man, look at that. Big fat ones. And it's everywhere over here. Yeah, look at that. And this patch during summer is kind of dry. Things grow really slow, but right now, look at that. So weird. Sometimes you intend things to grow and they won't. Nature does it much better than us. Finally put some compost in here. Hopefully next year it'll produce flowers. I like the fruit. Let's see. And this round bed here. Got some mustard green come out from seeds about 2 months ago. Potato, the leftover ones, grew in other plants. They may not make it over the winter, but this is like free to grow bed. Whatever grows in here, I'll let it be, and harvest them once it goes mature. Sometimes we harvest these flowers to eat. Yeah, I think these the Chinese cabbage. I'm not sure. Or not cabbage. Yeah, it's one of the Chinese vegetables. And this one, seeded the mint, uh, yeah, the mint family, right? Sisal. Rosemary doing fine. The sweet potato, fine. Can't get droopy by the cold. As it gets colder, they will die out. That's when we will take the tubers. And we have some bird damage. Yeah. Birds been eating these kale. They're sweet at this time of the year, I guess. So they're coming back. They'll be okay. We share with nature instead of fighting it. It's much better. It's vegetable. You see over there, it's seeding. We have some seed pots here, so we'll be collecting those. And coming over here to chayote. Yeah, this is like the second year vine, and we harvested a lot this year. I want to show you. There is some other growth in here, but I don't think it will mature. The leaves show signs of stress of the weather, but the root is okay. So maybe when it gets really cold, it'll die off, and then we'll cut it down to the root level and wait for spring and redo this trellis. This trellis is falling down. Next year we'll have to stick something stronger than this piece of wood. Look at this pepper. This is a 2-year-old plant. Well, actually it's the 3-year-old plant. It just went in here last year in the grow bed, so I can't consider it a 2-year-old plant. Oh man, look at the weight of that vine. Crushed it. It's still growing. Shed a lot of leaves, but they'll be okay. Next spring, these things will be full of chili again, which we hardly eat because we don't like spicy food. Anyway, pomegranate, volunteer. Avocado, volunteer. Avocado, volunteer. There's at least 2 or 3 avocado in this bed, but the collard green's still going strong. We trimmed it back a lot this year. Hopefully the new one that come out will be stronger. And I still don't know what this plant is. I don't know how to find out. It's growing. And this is the avocado, the strongest one that came up from seed. It's taller than me now. And the central leader, that one. So this is a side one. I just leave everything be. I go a lot of leaves, so they'll have stronger roots system. Yeah, we pile up a whole bunch of carbons in this one. Yeah, basically choke off anything that doesn't belong in there and leave it over winter, and then even it out during spring, reduce it a little bit after the rain, and then put soil on it and start growing again. And this bed's been out of commission all last year, so it should be good. And passion fruit, they stay that size for some reason. These are the low crop that I pulled from underneath the orange tree over there. Yeah, so they're done, obviously. So I don't know if they will make it or not. We'll wait until spring. Clean up the sugar cane. Oh, this avocado, the oldest avocado on our property, and it's still not taller than me. Maybe it got stunned a couple of times by the heat. Not water enough, or the soil isn't ideal in this area. Clean up the sugarcane. Oh, I want to show you something. Whoops. Just broke that sugarcane. That's alright. These things cut me anyway, so. Look at this chili. Chilies. This thing is still producing. Well, anyway. Grapefruit. All the grapefruit dropped. They weren't mature, but they dropped. So, yeah, look at all the over here. Rotted. So, no grapefruit for the new year. Passion fruit. In here, along with this. We got some Moringa seed pots. Saving on the tree. More sugar cane over here. And papaya. No papaya this year. Again, we'll try to do some fertilization next year. Actually starting now. We'll try to fertilize it and see next year if it makes any difference. Go to this corner, everything died off. Just the coal, and that's next year's seed. Both mulberry tree has been trimmed. That one over there. Just growing back leaves. And this one. This year we trimmed it aggressively. So now it's just my stomach height. And see what it looks like next year. We leave 3 major branch on there, and they won't grow in this area, but sometimes they'll grow like in these areas. So we'll see. They'll grow out from the eyes. We'll see what happened this year. a new area grow bed or grow. This was one of the older compost area. We took everything out here, throw it over there. So now we go the sugarcane over here for easy harvest. And a bunch of seeds I put in here, some longan and some something else. Forgot what seeds I threw in there. See if they come up. Fishies. They're still okay. Something climbed up here again a couple days ago. Come into here. Spilled all my fish food and ate it. So I left it there. If they want to eat it again, they can. At the same time, I'll feed the fish. Hi, fishy. Yeah, they're camera shy. No, that's food. Yeah, as soon as I step away, they will eat it. There you go. Alright. Step away a little bit. Yeah, I guess not. Okay, fine. The system is still working pretty well. This Unchoy is dying because of the cold, not because of the water. And these watercress is same thing. Is turning color to purplish. That's because of the cold. They may not survive during the winter, but we'll do it again next year. It's just an experiment. And the root systems are incredible. Laying down. So there's a lot of oxygen in the water. That's why they grow so well. It lives. It's free. That's it. This is our December garden. Orange tree is incredible. And it's doing just fine. That's it. Check. See you guys next month. Bye.